We're Tom and Tracy, retired couple from St. Louis, Missouri.
Welcome to Sailing Bucket List, and welcome to the beautiful North Channel.
Next series of videos are going to be of our trip from Charlevoix, Michigan to the North Channel for about a month, maybe a little longer. So we hope you enjoy it. This is episode 18, East to Killarney and Keyhole. This map shows the route for episode 18. We're leaving Frazer Bay and going into the Lansdowne Channel. From there we go into Covered Portage for a couple of days at anchor. Then we head down through the Killarney Channel and finally into Collin's Inlet and anchor at Keyhole.
As we travel this 17 nautical miles, enjoy the beautiful sights along the way. At the end of episode 17, we just left Frazer Bay and entered the Lansdowne. Starting to get blustery out here.
Yeah.
Going into the Lansdowne Channel, which connects Frazer Bay to Killarney area. Hope to go to Covered Portage tonight. One of the beautiful things we saw in the Lansdowne Channel is this ketch named Sand Dollar. 7 knots of wind. We're moving at 4 point something. Both sails out. Pretty glorious. Captain at the helm. Good job, Tom.
As we approach the Covered Portage anchorage, we see on the left the Modern, new home with a modern seaplane. Further on, we see on the left a profile, a rock formation of an Indian head chief. We're getting out of here.
Covered Portage, we call it. Some people call it Covered Portage.
Killarney, Sportsman Inn.
Been here for a couple days. Boats have come and gone. Been very pleasant. Little chilly for August. We're in the outer harbor. There's the entrance to the inner harbor. When we arrived, there were 17 or 18 boats in the inner harbor. So we took the dinghy in there. And there's the rock at a different angle. You see an Indian chief.
We're pulling up anchor in Covered Portage and heading 3 nautical miles to the southeast to the Killarney Channel and the Sportsman Inn.
Coming into Killarney, the Sportsman Inn. Gonna get a slip for 1 night, possibly 2 nights. Make a turn to the left shortly. We'll see the Killarney Channel. There's slips on both sides of the channel. Fuel dock is on the left side. We'll be on the right side, which is George Island side. The Killarney area is very remote. In fact, until 1964, there was not even a road into this area. See a bunch of masts down there. Those sailboats are all on the left side in a slip. Big power boat on the right on the St. George Island side. There's a good view of the Killarney Channel. The Killarney Channel connects the North Channel to Georgian Bay. Very sheltered. You can get a wind that howls through here. Generally pretty sheltered. A lot of people take their dinghies from Covered Portage over to here. to be a pretty calm day for me to do that.
One. Killarney as a community has the Sportsman Inn shown here. It has the Killarney Mountain Lodge. It has an LCBO. It has Herbert Fisheries and a store for provisions. Our favorite right now is the Sportsman Inn, a great dining room, a chef from Pakistan. The food is just great. Our slip at Killarney was on the south side of the channel at George Island.
We went into Killarney to get a few provisions. This can of green beans traveled a long way to get to Killarney. It's kind of fun to see the label in French. What's not fun is to see the price. That price reflects the distance traveled.
Yep. We are now leaving Killarney. Down the Killarney Channel to the left we see the Killarney Mountain Lodge. And as we exit the Killarney Channel, we see the Killarney Lighthouse on Lake Huron.
We're enjoying a lovely sail. Wind is very light, about 5 knots in the southwest. We're in the very western end of Georgian Bay, headed directly for Collins Inlet. You can see down there there's a large sailboat just going into Collins Inlet. Very protected, very beautiful in there. As you can see, get to a certain point, this is Lake Huron. To your right. Wouldn't want to be out here if the wind was blowing hard from the south. Today is beautiful. We'll be here one night and then that's as far east as we go. We'll start heading west again. As we get ready to go into the narrow, rocky Collins Inlet, we want to bring that sail in so we can motor. It's rolling. Okay, it's wrapping. That's it. The entrance to Collins Inlet. Named for John Collins, the Canadian surveyor who surveyed this area in the 1860s. Somebody does not want you to miss this red mark that you take on the right-hand side.
It was a bit surprising to see on the left-hand side going into Collins Inlet this really good-looking cottage.
We shared our anchorage at Keyhole Island with 2 boats doing the loop and with a trimaran. This map shows the whole of Collins Inlet. It's a large area. You could spend a week or even a month exploring the whole area. In fact, in the late 1800s, pirates carrying illegal goods used to come in here to hide from the law. Wednesday morning, sunrise at Keyhole Island. Beautiful anchorage. The island on the left does look like the shape of a keyhole when you look at it on a chart. We have now traveled a total of 192 nautical miles from our home port in Charlevoix, Michigan. The sun here rising in the east indicates the furthest point east that we're traveling for this year.
This concludes episode 18, East to Killarney and Keyhole. Join us next week as we start heading west toward Charlevoix. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.